United Nigeria Airlines, as you would recall, recently launched its direct flights to Accra from both Lagos and Abuja, as you just saw through the unique POV of Ijoma Luke. But while the celebration of these new routes is still ongoing, an unexpected incident has drawn public attention. And of course, passengers on board one of the airline's Lagos-bound flights from Asaba were thrown into shock and panic after an altercation broke out between two well-known public figures. Of course, we had one named Freedom, popularly known as Mr. Jollof, and Martins Otse, better known as Very Dark Man or VDM. Footage of the heated confrontation quickly spread across social media, of course, racking up millions, thousands and millions of views and igniting a wave of debate over who triggered the clash and what truly transpired on board before takeoff. Let's take a look at the footage of VDM versus Mr. Jollof and the reaction after the fight.
Give him wine. Give him wine. Give him.
I don't understand you. You can't tell us that one. Rubbish oh, I don't chop jollof, father. Where's I please? See, they bite me. Man, where they bite? They bite. Man, where they bite? You know, shame, they bite me.
This person
Man, where they bite? You won't bite me. Man, where they bite? I don't. I beat. They beg, they help him. They bite me. Jollof, they bite me. If they bite me, I enter plane, I see him. After I say, see, today you go slap me. I go near and I punch me, boom. When I follow him, he started bite me. He had red. He they bite me. You say? Who be this man? Man on my phone for anything. My phone? Ah, he bites me. Oh God. He won't spoil my tattoo now with teeth and no brush.
All right, and there you have it, the fight, and then moments after the fight when they were reportedly deboarded from the flight and handed over to the police for investigations. Namdi, what's your immediate reaction to this? And of course, the background shows that there were some earlier threats of slapping if they had ever met or if they were ever to meet. And then eventually, it seemed as if one of the parties made good of their threat. But let's focus on the incidents. How did you react immediately you saw the video surface shortly after the morning show ended yesterday?
I think, first of all, it's disgraceful. Second of all, I don't know, the problem is this, we're seeing a video out of context. What we see is probably people said, oh, this thing is getting serious, and they whip out their phones. By then, what led to what has passed, and we don't know. We don't know where it started, we don't know where it's coming from, we don't know what led to it. All we know is that it got to a point where, Very Dark Man was telling him, I'll slap you, go down from this plane. And next thing we know, slapped him, Jollof engaged him, they started fighting. Next thing on Facebook saying, oh, Jollof was biting him when they were fighting. And, my own is, it was very embarrassing. They're supposed to be social media influencers. They make their money by brands and institutions giving them money to use their large followership to give them promotion and publicity. but this doesn't do well for their image. I know Jollof also does some events stuff.
Right.
Very Dark Man does some money promotional stuff, campaign stuff. You know, you can't be claiming you are a freedom fighter and this is your behavior. Most of them are people who are always talking about the ills of government, ills of society, and yet here they both are being the ills of society
Right.
themselves on a plane. You know,
Well, we're definitely going to look at this critically. Judging by the footage, we saw many people asking who started the fight. I mean, VDM was obviously approaching him, but we did see Mr. Jollof slap him first in the video. It was like a quick slap on the face from because of he was basically responding to the taunting by VDM. I mean, facts are still very unclear, but what we see is by way of face value. And I think the best thing is for us to actually hear from United Nigeria Airlines, of course, as they respond to this new incident on board their aircraft, the Lagos-bound aircraft from Asaba. And of course, while we get him to join us, I'd like us to take a moment to watch that video yet again so we can find out who actually started this altercation. Who hit whom first? Though many people would argue that before the citizen journalists were able to bring out their phones, perhaps a lot more had happened. But let's take a look at what we can see and what's making the rounds by our on-air CCTV cameras. Take a look, and when we come back, we'll have the United Nigeria PRO here to respond to this incident.